What really happens to your body if you eat meat every day? It's a question that resonates across dinner tables worldwide. Meat, a staple in many diets, is as ubiquitous as it is controversial. From the sizzling steaks of America to the succulent kebabs of the Middle East, its prevalence is undeniable. Yet beneath the surface lies a web of curiosity and debate about its impact on our health. Is it beneficial? Is it harmful? Let's dive into what science tells us about this common dietary habit. Meat is packed with nutrients, but what's the full story? Let's dive into the rich nutritional landscape of meat. At its core, meat is an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential for muscle repair and growth. Each slice of beef or chicken is not just tasty, it's packed with amino acids that are crucial for everything from enzyme production to hormone regulation. But protein isn't the only hero in this story. Meat is also a vital source of fats, particularly saturated and monounsaturated fats. These fats are not villains as often portrayed. They play critical roles in our bodies, such as supporting cellular health and aiding in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Speaking of vitamins, meat is a treasure trove. It contains vitamin B12, a superstar nutrient that you cannot find naturally in plant-based foods. Vitamin B12 is essential for nerve function and the production of DNA and red blood cells. Meat also provides other B vitamins like niacin, which helps convert food into energy, and riboflavin, which promotes healthy skin and eyes. And let's not forget the minerals, iron, zinc, and selenium, to name a few. Iron in meat, particularly red meat, is in a form that our bodies can easily absorb, unlike iron from plant sources. This mineral is pivotal in combating anemia and boosting energy levels. Zinc boosts the immune system, while selenium plays a key role in metabolism. While nutritious, it's crucial to consider the bigger picture of meat's impact on health. However, consuming meat daily is not without its risks. Diving into the heart of the matter, numerous studies have consistently shown a correlation between regular meat consumption and an increased risk of several serious health conditions. Primary among these are heart disease and certain types of cancer. Let's unpack why this might be the case. Firstly, much of the meat consumed today, especially red and processed meats, are high in saturated fats and cholesterol. These substances can contribute to the buildup of plaque in the arteries, leading to heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide. It's not just about the occasional steak, but the cumulative effect of daily consumption that can tip the scales toward cardiovascular issues. Moreover, the story gets a bit more complicated with the potential carcinogens that come into play when meat is cooked at high temperatures. Cooking methods like grilling or barbecuing can create chemicals known as heterocyclic amines and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, which have been linked to an increased risk of cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. The evidence has been compelling enough for organizations like the World Health Organization to classify processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, placing it in the same category as tobacco smoking and asbestos in terms of cancer risk. Additionally, there is concern about the modern meat production process itself. Many animals are given hormones and other chemicals to promote faster growth and disease resistance. Residues of these substances can remain in the meat and may pose health risks to humans over time, although the full impact is still being studied. It's also worth mentioning that excessive meat consumption can contribute to other health issues such as type 2 diabetes and obesity, which in turn increase the risk of developing other severe conditions. Clearly, there's a risk balance to consider in meat consumption. As we navigate through dietary choices, understanding these risks is crucial for making informed decisions about our health. Ever thought about how meat affects your gut health? When we consume meat, it sets off a cascade of effects within our digestive system, particularly influencing our gut flora, the vast community of microorganisms residing in our intestines. Meat, especially red meat, is rich in protein and fats, which can be harder for our bodies to break down compared to plant-based foods. This slower digestion rate can lead to a feeling of heaviness or bloating. It's like throwing a big party in your stomach where the guests are slow to leave, making everything feel a bit crowded and sluggish. Moreover, the composition of our gut flora can dramatically shift depending on our diet. Recent studies have shown that high meat consumption can decrease the diversity of these gut bacteria. Less diversity in our microbiome is not ideal. It's akin to having an ecosystem where only a few species thrive, which can disrupt the delicate balance needed for optimal health. This disruption can contribute to more serious conditions like constipation or inflammatory bowel disease. Imagine your gut as a busy highway. When there's too much of a single type of traffic, say large trucks, or in this case large amounts of meat, it can lead to jams and even damage the road over time. Interestingly, these effects can vary widely among individuals, suggesting that our unique biological makeup plays a role in how we process meat. Your gut might be more responsive to your meat intake than you think. It's not just about health. What about the planet and ethical concerns? When we delve into the environmental impact of meat production, the numbers are startling. The livestock sector is one of the largest contributors to environmental problems worldwide, responsible for more greenhouse gas emissions than all the cars, trucks, and airplanes combined. Consider this. Producing just 1 pound of beef requires over 1,800 gallons of water. That's more than the average shower uses in 2 months. Furthermore, meat production is a major driver of deforestation, particularly in the Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the Earth's lungs. As forests are cleared to make way for grazing lands and crops to feed livestock, the balance of our global ecosystem teeters. Switching gears to ethical considerations, the conditions in which many animals are raised for meat can be quite troubling. Industrial meat production often involves overcrowding, limited access to the outdoors, and rapid growth practices that can lead to health problems for the animals involved. Such practices not only raise serious animal welfare concerns, but also ethical questions about the respect and dignity we afford to other living beings. Increasing awareness of these issues has led to a rise in demand for ethically sourced meats and plant-based alternatives, which aim to address these concerns by promoting more humane and sustainable farming practices. These factors might also influence how we think about meat consumption. So, what do the experts suggest? When it comes to meat consumption, health organizations worldwide emphasize the importance of balance and moderation. The World Health Organization, for instance, categorizes processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, which means they are proven to cause cancer. Red meats fall under Group 2A, suggesting they are likely to cause cancer. Therefore, it's recommended to limit the intake of these meats as part of a health-conscious diet. The American Heart Association advises people to vary protein sources by incorporating more fish, beans, and legumes, which can contribute to heart health and reduce the risks associated with high red and processed meat consumption. They suggest aiming for at least 2 servings of fish per week, particularly fatty fish like salmon, which are high in omega-3 fatty acids. Dietitians often highlight the concept of a plate model for creating balanced meals. This model suggests filling half your plate with vegetables and fruits, a quarter with lean proteins such as chicken, fish, or plant-based alternatives, and the remaining quarter with whole grains. This not only ensures a variety of nutrients but also helps in controlling portions of meat. Moreover, the concept of moderation extends beyond quantity to frequency. Integrating meat-free days into your week, like the popular Meatless Monday, can make a significant impact. This practice not only diversifies your diet but also reduces your carbon footprint and encourages the consumption of more sustainable food sources. Another key recommendation is to opt for lean cuts of meat and to use healthier cooking methods such as grilling, baking, or steaming, rather than frying. This reduces the intake of unhealthy fats and carcinogens that can form during high-temperature cooking processes. In summary, while meat can be part of a healthy diet, it is crucial to approach its consumption thoughtfully. Balancing your diet with a variety of proteins and adhering to recommended portions can help maintain both personal health and environmental sustainability. Adjusting your meat intake could be a key step towards better health. To eat or not to eat meat every day, that is the question. As we've journeyed through the intricacies of daily meat consumption, it's clear that this is no simple matter. From the nutritional benefits such as high-quality proteins and essential nutrients, to the potential risks including increased chances of certain health conditions, the decision to eat meat daily has multiple layers. We've delved into how meat affects gut health, potentially altering your microbiome, and we've considered the broader environmental and ethical implications of meat production. These are all critical elements that should guide your dietary choices. It's vital to balance these facets with advice from health experts who advocate for moderation and variety in our diets. They suggest that incorporating plant-based meals can provide benefits that complement those gained from meat consumption. Consider what you've learned today and think about how it applies to your diet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more insightful content. Stay healthy out there.